Shades of Grey is a historical fiction novel starting off with a family in Louisiana in June 1941. Ruta Sepetys introduces 15-year-old Lena, her brother Jonas, and Darius, her father, and her mother. We follow Lena as they are stolen from their homes, traveled by train, and put into forced labor camp. The condition in the train, Lena and her family were transported in were very unsuitable. They had little to no food, water, and space. There was very little space for as much people the Nazis would store in one cart. After being transported and having their families split apart, the Jews were forced to labor camp. Like Lena and her family, Jews were very cruelly treated. There is a universal terror associated with the late-night pounding on the door and officers clearing you out of your home. But even this opening, with 15-year-old Lena pulled from her house in her nightgown, wasn't enough to prepare me for what was to come. Lena and her family are Lithuanian, and what happened to them in 1941 at the hands of Russian officers is an ethnic cleansing that is unimaginable in its scope, ruthlessness, and brutality. Lena relies on her art during the family's horrifying journey to Siberia, hoping that it will one day reunite her with her father and perhaps leave a record of her story for future generations. But what is art in the face of certain death? Throughout the novel, Lena recalls back when her family was all together. She describes the places in details and compares it to the situation she is now. This book is based on the true story of the massacre of thousands. Its powerful storytelling, the terrible history documents and immortalizes this event, will move you greatly in a sense that it will take you back in time. This story, even though it's tragic and sad, is accurately represented in the book. It shows what a young girl had to go through during this time. This story seems to come alive. This part of history should never be repeated again. Ruta is the daughter of a Lithuanian refugee. As this is a story Solom told, Ruta wants to give a voice to the hundreds of thousands of people who lost their lives during Stalin's cleansing of the Batalic region.